Hello, everybody. It's Kim from Auspicious Air, and gonna do a collective reading for all signs for the beginning to middle of April, and channel's not for kids. I cuss, I drink, I vape. Yeah, talk about sex, love, and rock and roll. So, hope everybody's having a good April. We're getting ready to have a new moon in Scorpio. Let's say new moon in Scorpio. Not sure. I can't. Oh. Yes. Okay. Anywho, I already said my prayers. Got the collective here. So we have strength coming out as your overall. Let's get the energy for the collective. Okay. Let's get their energy. Show me their energy. The other person who the collective, anyone, everybody, all signs has on their mind at the moment. Please show me the cards that I need to see. This is okay. And let's get our outcome. You know what? Take it first. 8 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Having options, but not knowing which option to choose. These cards are very springy. It's the Paulina Tarot by Paulina Cassidy. It's also, you know, I see this, he's walking with his rabbit. He's walking away. You know what? I don't think he wants any of these options. I think he's walking away from all of these options. He has love to give, but he's not willing or not wanting to give to situations that have been past situations, situations that aren't serving him anymore, or him. I say him or her, but it really doesn't matter. So not wanting to give or not wanting to give to the situation, the choices that he has. So wanting to find new choices, wanting to, I feel like it's an exploring energy. It's a, you know, wanting to bring in new things, new and positive energy. So for the overall energy is strength. And that is a Leo card. So the overall energy, this is about it can be, for me, I just heard the word control. Control, but a willingness to let down your guard, show your vulnerability, to have just control within oneself. I don't think this is about controlling other people. I don't think this is about, you know, or self-control. This could be about self-control, about, you know, if there's bad habits, bad, you know, things that you're wanting to leave behind. It's about having the self-control and okay, here's a big one for me this month is boundaries. And it's funny because started mentioning it, and now it's like everything I watch is all about boundaries, 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 how to set boundaries. You need to set boundaries, how to have healthy boundaries, how to, um, you know, set your standards to what you want, to how you want to live your life. And, when I see the strength card, it's about having that strength to not give in to the temptation to want to fold on your boundaries, or not wanting to stand your ground on something that you feel in, whether it's somebody who has hurt you, done you wrong. And, this could be happening your whole life. But it's learning how to have the strength to be true to yourself, and know that the decisions you're making are right for you, as painful as it can be and as lonely as it can be. That's okay. Everything you need is here. You don't need anything else. God and you, and that's it. And so just having that strength, yeah. I also see the infinity sign, and there's actually tattoos, it looks like, on the lion, and he's got wings. Believing in magic. I say that a lot. That the right things are going to come to you when it's divine timing, when it's supposed to happen. For your energy, we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles goes along with what I was just saying, is you have everything you need. This woman, she's a painter, and she's a creator, and she's creating. She's more friends with animals than she is probably with people. Creating her own stability, creating, very confident, very sure in her soul, in her growth, sure that she's on the right path, and that as long as she stays true to that, things are happening and will happen. Now, then you have the 3 of Pentacles with that. And that's about collaboration. Working with other people. And I'm in a point right now, I'm not wanting to work with other people. It's not that I don't want to work with other people. I just don't want to be around people. But being open to that, being open to the possibilities of, people coming into your life, or people either wanting to help you, or maybe work on ideas, whether it be work or a relationship, but this more talks about group, a group collaboration, or team efforts. So building things for the future, whether it's a business, these 3 people here look like they all have brilliant ideas, and they're open to each other's ideas. So it's about, maybe it's not even ideas that you are either comfortable with, or even if you think you're like, oh, that's kind of silly, I don't know if that'll work, but letting being open-minded and allowing other people to share their ideas, because I heard somebody say the other day, but I think it was said by the Apple guy, Steve Jobs, that every person is just as smart as the next person, and they don't know anything about the universe, just like we don't know any. I mean, obviously there are people who are more educated, but everybody is literally brought here with the same amount of knowledge until you start gaining knowledge, of course, but it leaves it open, the realm of possibilities, to not be closed-minded, to give people chances to share their ideas, to grow their ideas, because just because it's not something you thought of or it seems outlandish doesn't mean it's not possible. Because it could be. It could be. And it could be something amazing. I mean, you know, or it could fail. But failure is a part of success. You're going to fail to succeed. I mean, you have to try to succeed. So, I like it. On their side, they have the Four of Pentacles, but it's in the reverse. And I like this. And this card represents the Four of Pentacles pretty well, because it's about, you know, being closed off, or being not willing to share, and not being very possessive of either of a person, or being possessive of your materials, and not wanting to open up and share. So, you know, if you can see, she's holding that pentacle so close. She's just like, nope, nope, So that possessiveness and that unwillingness to share. But this is in the reverse. So it's about being open, maybe to building something. It's open to sharing, open to you know. And I also look at this card as not only possessiveness, but also holding your emotions close to your heart. So the person that we're talking about is probably, hopefully, wanting to maybe be more open and more vulnerable and share themselves, and you know, maybe talk about you know, things that bother them, or things that they're scared of, or things, you know, just not keeping everything so close to their chests, you know, not being so closed off, realizing not all people are bad. Not all people, most people aren't bad, okay? Most people are just trying to protect themselves. Most people, you know, if they're angry or whatever, they've usually had something bad happen to them. It doesn't mean that they're bad. It just means they need a little bit more sensitivity and nurturing and forgiveness to open themselves up. You know, I mean, not to say that there isn't pure evil, because there is. But this is really, I think, about somebody wanting to come out of the cold, and not be so stingy with themselves, not like themselves, because but with their secrets, or their you know, their issues, you know, asking for help too, you know, just being open and honest, you know. So I feel like, you know, whoever you're dealing with, or whoever's on your mind, maybe they're feeling this way. Maybe they're feeling like, you know, maybe that person wasn't so bad. Maybe if I could just talk to them. If I could open myself up and not sabotage everything in my whole life. Maybe, you know, maybe. So then you have the Six of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the World, and the Nine of Cups. Wow. Wow. So Six of Wands, it's about victory. It's about success. It's about, triumphant, winning the war. It's about victory. It's about, just being happy. And like, he's cute. He's like giving the peace sign on his dragon flying away. I like that. And then he's got little penguins at his feet. So, it's about conquering fears, conquering indecision, conquering the thought that you can't be happy, conquering fear, and having the courage to move forward, with someone or on your own, whatever. But this is the Two of Cups, so obviously that's with someone. Conquering the fears and the lack mindset or thoughts that people don't have good intentions for you. But it takes an amount of work on the inside and honesty to the people on the outside to get to this place. And I don't know how long I've been not honest with myself in the past, or honest with people around me. Which, you have to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with people around you. So when you start just being authentic and living your life without anyone being able to not see parts of you, like, it's pretty freeing. And but it takes practice, but once everything's laid out on the table and you can be like, yeah, I had a drug problem. Yeah. I drink too much. Yeah. I, done this. Yeah. I haven't always lived up to my best potential. Yeah. Have I done bad? Yeah. Have I treated people shitty? Yes. And then letting those secrets go. How powerful and freeing it is. And to be inauthentic is probably more detrimental to yourself than it is to anybody else. Because if you can't be your authentic self, and then you're always in a lack mindset because you're always trying to prove that you're something else that you're not. You're always trying to prove to the outside world that you're either better than you are, or that you're, something you're not. And we're all human. We all know that, lives we portray. I was listening to a tarot reader who came out about some shit she was going through. I won't mention names, but she came out and said it, live. Like, she did a whole video, and she really made me think about some things, she opened up about her personal life, and I think it's great. I think that we all can relate to stories, and we all have this thought that, people that are on YouTube, or people that, go public just because you can talk to people or because you can make a video. Like, oh, you're some, like, we're all the same. We all have problems. We all have, vices and secrets and things that have happened in our past that we don't really like talking about. But when you find someone who you can talk about things with and who won't judge you and pass judgment and will love you even more for being vulnerable and sharing those things, what a diamond. What a gem. What a great resource and sounding board and cushion for weary souls. Like, when you find a person like that, don't let them go. Anyway, okay. And then you have the Queen of Cups, the loving, nurturing, doesn't pass judgment. She's the Queen of Cups. She's the Queen of Love. Agape. God love. Unconditional. No matter what. I'm sure at times she finds it difficult to have that unconditional love, but it's always there. She's always, always there. Then you have the World, which is all about beginnings and endings. It's, to have a new beginning, things have to end. People have to change. Things have to shift. Cycles have to end to start a new one. So, it can be about actual moving. It has all the elements. It's got land, or, earth, fire, air, water, and, it's about moving into a space of non-attachments to, like, sometimes letting go is the best thing you can do for someone else and for yourself, and I'm talking really let go, like really let go. No, I'm not saying you can't hold space for people or things or whatever, but to really let go and release and surrender. Really get into your feminine power and know that it'll be okay. You will survive. You have everything you need every day, every minute. And you're right where you need to be every day, every minute. And then you have the Nine of Cups. That just flew way over here. Excuse me. So, Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. I'm just looking at this card because it's an amazing card. Again, it is, I love, the Queen of Cups and, and I'm sorry, I forgot to do your obstacle. I'll do that in a second. So the Nine of Cups, I did your outcome. So Nine of Cups, is all about comfort and happiness and warmness and being wrapped in love and just comforts, also, so your obstacle, your challenge is the Page of Cups. So I feel like that is, again, it's kind of going back to the mindset of opening up to the possibility of somebody really having your back, or really being on your side, or trusting that everything, having the faith, not only trust, faith that it's all good, faith that you are, faith that, not just getting out of that fear-based mentality of people suck, people are bad, oh, they're probably going to do this, or they're probably cheating on me, or they're probably, they're probably doing this, or they're probably doing that, or the paranoia, the lack of confidence or faith in someone else. Because all it does when you don't have faith in someone else, it reflects back to you. So when you don't have faith in somebody, you're reflecting that right back to yourself, which means you don't have faith in yourself. So you don't have faith in, how do they have faith in you if you don't have faith? When we treat people a certain way, it's really reflecting who we are. Or if we're, if I'm, the whole time I'm with somebody being like, I don't talk to anybody, I don't talk to people. I don't talk to anybody but these people. And then you're casting judgment on a person, saying, well, you talk to all these other people, and you're saying that you don't talk to these people or other people. And then you come to them and you tell them that oh yeah, I talk to her all the time. I mean, we're friends, she helps me out, does this, blah, 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 blah. But you haven't been honest about that, and you haven't been open or forthright. That's an issue. First of all, you're being a hypocrite. Second of all, it makes you look like something you're not. It just sets up this whole facade because you were trying to be something that you're not. And if we all know that we're all alike, and we're not trying to portray a lie to someone, then, wow, relationships can move forward so much easier. But when we are trying to be holier than thou, or portray like bullshit, then things don't really work out very well for either person or any of the parties. I guess it's called bullshit, I guess. And can't snow a snowman, can't bullshit a shitter, can't bullshit a bullshitter. So, and then I guess it's good though for some truths to come out, because then you find out who the person really is. So with that, love and light, I love you all, and hope to see you next time. I'm Kim from Auspicious Air. Check out my podcast. I did do one. It is also called Auspicious Air, and you can find it on Spotify and also Anchor. So go check that out, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Love you. Mwah.